Okay, we're in section 21 of the notes, and it's the related Sage code. Again, I want to point out to you that I'm providing some basic code, not to memorize, but to start to realize that it may be a part of your futures where you're coding things. Whether you're a computer programmer or not, doesn't matter. Computer programming is considered a basic skill in the STEM related fields, and you should be learning that. All right, so what does it say? Basically, this is a computer algebra system. And why am I using it? It's a free system. I'm trying to promote that. It's open source software. All right. So if you want, you can still go to this website over here. That's the www.sagemath.org and use the CoCalc interactive version. I'm actually using the software installed on my computer. And I'm going to type this stuff in. I think we've been doing reset for a while, right? What does that do? Basically gives me a clean slate. X and Y are variables. I'm defining my variables, which is a really good policy in computer science to define those variables that you're going to use in your problem or in your program. And then, it says over here, EQ1, I'm going to say, that's probably stands for equation one. It's just, I'm assigning something. What's equation one? Absolute value of X plus Y. Now the double equal sign means it's an equation, it's equal to 10. That's equation one. What's equation two? EQ2. That's going to be assigned. That's an assignment operator. X plus absolute, let's see, Y, right? Minus Y. I'm just typing what I'm saying, by the way. Remember, double equal sign means an equation. All right. I'm getting tired of typing. I'm gonna copy. So I'll go over here, I'll copy this, paste it in, and I'll tell you what this says. It says S is now being assigned the solution to the problem, whereas simultaneous equation one, equation two, they want to solve for X and Y. Simultaneous system equations. We'll go back to notes, I'll show you where this is later. So someone says, where's S? S is being assigned a solution. I'm going to type in what S looks like to me, though. And what S looks like, it looks strange to me, I'll be honest with you. But it says X is 32/5 and Y is minus 14/5. So I'm going to start to, type this stuff in over here. And I'm wondering what it says. All right. Now, by the way, I realize it looks very strange to you, but it's saying something to me. And I'm looking at the result of that. And it looks like the result of that is the addition of X and Y. So when I'm reading this over here, and again, this is new to you. I realize this may seem very strange to you. This S is actually a listing. So it's almost like a matrix. And within the matrix, the square brackets over there, there's a submatrix. So what does S00 mean? It means the first element in that submatrix. 0 is where they start counting. And what is that? The first element is actually this thing over here. So S00 says the matrix S, submatrix, right? There's another matrix inside there, first thing in there. So S0 says the first element of the big matrix. S0 says the first element of the smaller matrix in the big one. Dot RHS. What does that stand? Right-hand side. What does that mean? The right-hand side of that first element, which is 32/5. What's the other one going to be? S0, second element, right-hand side, which minus 14/5. So what I want to do is I want to go over here. I just want to type this in. I want to see what S0 looks like. It's the inside. Let me type in S. I'm just experimenting. And you want to do this too. This is a part of your learning curve to experiment. What does that give me that? Let's do that right-hand side. Maybe I'll do it left-hand side. Right? What should that give me? X. It does. Let me go back over there, right-hand side. Now someone says, I can't remember that. We're not asking you to. We're asking you to reason. Programming is all about reasoning skills, not memorization. You should get the idea over here. Now someone can say, I don't even know what that problem is. I don't know where that would be in the notes. I want to look back over the notes, by the way, and this is tough for a lot of students to do that. They're looking back over the notes and they have no idea where this came from, no recollection whatsoever. It almost reminds me of myself. I have no recollection. Sometimes I've done something, all right? Like often I'll leave the apartment in the morning and say, did I lock the front door? I can't remember. Let me go back and check. Did I do this problem? I can't remember. Let me go back and check. Now, granted, you guys are pretty young. You know what? I think it's this problem right over here. So number 2, right? Absolute value of x plus y equals 10. I see that right over there. X plus the absolute value y minus y is equal to 12. And I talk about it. And I talk about that. Now, someone says, I don't remember you talking about that. Well, you know what? Maybe I left it as an exercise for you, but these are bottom lines, pretty easy questions to do. Now, granted, I do talk about it. If you're reading through the notes, I do talk about the importance of working, right? I actually think work is probably one of the most fundamental things that's going to make you enjoy life more, finding work that you enjoy doing. And we're hoping you do that. All right. How do you do that? Find something you enjoy doing. All right. But that's question number 2 on page number 299. By the way, page numbers may change a little bit, but sections shouldn't change in section 21. All right. So I think I pretty much, talked about that to no end. Hopefully you're learning something by trying. All right. Including you don't enjoy something. And that's really nice to know. All right. Anyway, let me call this quits. And hopefully this made sense to you. Again, if you need, you can watch these videos over and over again if you like.